Okay, we're gonna try this setup, see how it works. Loads more expenses this month, but a lot of them were on experiences. So for the most part, I'm still not cluttering up my home. So let's take a look at what I spent my money on this month, and I will have a house update for you because things have taken a turn. Let's go. So if you don't know, I am tracking my spending every month in 2018 to see where my money's going and where I can afford to cut back. It is also to help me get a handle on my clutter. So I have been through the KonMari method twice now, and I'm just generally trying to live a more minimalistic life. So I want to be sure that clutter isn't creeping back in through ill-considered purchases. Now, I did have a lot of medical expenses this month. I'm not including them because, to me, even though they weren't kind of run-of-the-mill checkups or anything, I feel that healthcare is a necessary expense. And believe me, it was necessary a lot this month. And as usual, I'm not including kind of regular living expenses, so regular mortgage payments, groceries, utility bills, anything like that. And everything will be linked in the description box. First official spend of the month was at IKEA, which I love. All the furniture in my office is basically IKEA, but I completely decluttered and redecorated my home office recently, and one of the things that I was really missing since we moved from Ireland was proper file storage. But you know, it's IKEA, so I came home with a little bit more than I was intending to. First thing I bought was a drawer unit. It's called the Alex unit from IKEA. That has filing storage in the bottom and then 3 extra drawers where I can keep papers and stationery and things, and that cost me $90. I also bought a plant and a pot there for a total of $60. A floor lamp plus a bulb for another $60. These 2 glass food storage boxes with bamboo lids, they cost me $10 for the 2. A fake plant for Scout. It sparked joy for her. That was $8. Some ice pop molds, well I'll just pan to those because they're in the freezer. If I take them out, everything will melt. They were a really good deal. They were only $2. And this amazing drawer liner. This stuff is about $4, I think, and it is amazing for everything. So you can cut it to size. I use them in drawers to like stop things sliding around, and also to line things so that they don't get like scuffed or marked or anything. This stuff is genius. You should definitely get yourself some of this. It is the Farriera range. I think it's found in the kitchen section, but yeah, $4. You can cut it to whatever size you need. It's brilliant. Get some. So in total with tax, I spent about $253 in IKEA. IKEA. I know it's supposed to be pronounced IKEA, but I will never pronounce it IKEA. Same way I will never pronounce GIF. Not happening. So yeah, $253 in IKEA, but I don't regret any of it. I love everything I got, particularly the drawer storage, which is right here beside me, the plant and the pot, which I adore, and the lamp. That little corner, my little reading nook, sparks so much joy for me. After that, we spent $516 on a house inspection. The inspection was fine. A few things that needed fixing, but nothing major. But long story short, we found a nicer house that was about the same price, so we cancelled the sale on the first house, and now it is full steam ahead on the second house. It all literally happened in a matter of hours. Our agent suggested we go see the house. We went, we loved it. We were released from our initial contract. We put in an offer on the second house, and that was accepted pretty much straight away. And that was it. Very, very quick. We are due to close in the middle of next month, so I will have the full story for you then. It is an interesting one. Lots of ups and downs along the way. But yeah, time to start packing again. It's a good thing I've been decluttering so much. Next up then was kind of a strange one. One of these Tenikle things. Yeah, silly name, but covered in dust. Get off. I saw an ad for it on Facebook, of all places, and yeah. I do have a small tripod, but it's not very sturdy, and I can think of loads of uses for this. It seemed to tick all the boxes for what I was looking for, so yeah, I bit the bullet. Cost me $30. Haven't used it yet, but like I said, I can think of loads of different ways that I am going to use this, so this is going to make my life so much easier. After that then, I bought a ticket to WordCamp. It is basically a WordPress conference. They are held all over the world. I had never been to one before, but I am always looking for, you know, ways to increase my knowledge and upskill and meet fellow creators. So when I saw there was one about an hour's drive from here, I bought a ticket. It was $40, which was actually really reasonable because it was a 2-day conference and lunch and snacks were included. All of the organizers and the speakers and things are all volunteers, and then there are several sponsors for the event as well, so that helps to keep the cost way down. The slight downside was that it ran on a little longer than I anticipated one day, so I didn't get back to the library before it closed, so $1 in overdue book fines. After that, Sam and I booked flights to Florida. Sam's parents live in Florida, so we are heading down there to visit them. In fact, by the time you watch this video, we will already be there. But flights cost us about $475 for all 3 of us, so that was actually quite reasonable. I also booked flights and accommodation for myself for VidCon. That is something that I have been putting off for a while for no apparent reason. It did set me back quite a significant sum though. Flights and accommodation came to just over $1,300. But hopefully the amount that I learn there and, you know, all the networking I do and the connections I make, hopefully it will make it all worth it. It's like anything, you have to invest in something if you expect to see a return. If you're going to VidCon, let me know. No extra mortgage payment this month between like all of this and a down payment for a house and lawyer fees for our green card application. I am fresh out of money. So that is everything for this month. I spent a total of just over $2,600, but only about 10% of that was on physical stuff, which means one of 2 things. Either I am getting a better handle on clutter, or travel is just bloody expensive. Or maybe it means both those things. What is the best thing that you bought this month? And is anyone else moving house soon? I'm thinking of putting together a video on moving tips. In the meantime, if you are interested in following my decluttering journey, I will link above and below to my Declutter With Me playlist. So far, I have done my home office and the master closet. Until next time, I am off to sunny Florida to see the in-laws. Cura míle maith agus feici mé sibh go luath. Slán. Oh, dead leg. Ah!